So back in January 2023, I set myself a challenge to do 90 videos in 90 days. Missed it by two. A few reasons for that, but mainly wasn't really prepared. Wasn't prepared for the impact of trying to continue this series whilst I'm taking a family holiday to regional New South Wales. There was technology challenges, there was just, issues of focus and other things in terms of completing this particular task. But what have I learned throughout this whole process? Probably one of the biggest things I've learned is that quality matters whenever delivering these particular videos, or even in everything that we do within business. Quality matters. And quality doesn't come from doing the big things or the basic stuff, the foundational things. We need to do those as a business. We need to achieve those particular minimum requirements to go and deliver service. We describe ourselves as a managed service provider, the executive technologist, but we also describe ourselves as a bit more than a managed service provider. I couldn't really articulate what that meant. So what's a managed service provider do for you? Well, they look after your tech, right? You outsource the responsibility for your technology to someone else. Our focus is around the Microsoft 365 stack, but we help our clients with pretty much all of their tech. We describe ourselves as saying, right, when you join us and you become a client of ours, all your tech problems become our problem. Now, we might not necessarily solve it directly, but we will negotiate and we'll manage with the particular provider to go and solve that problem. You basically say, my website's down, we go and work with your website provider to ensure that that comes back online. Windows PCs or Macs or anything else that you've got, or the devices that you're using not working, you let us know. We will work with whoever needs to get that solved. But again, this is what most managed service providers will do for you. It's the basic bare minimum stuff that you should be doing. Right now, some have, or many have exclusions of what's included, what's not included, etc. We try to make it simple. You just tell us what every problem is and we'll go and work out how to solve it. So we like simplifying that. But again, it's bare minimum. We fix stuff when it breaks. But the real thing comes in the quality that is delivered on top of that. The little things that are done on top of what is considered the essentials. Just take this video series itself of making sure we get the audio right, the video right, the branding and everything, and even the background and lighting and everything right, and having a good solid message. It's the little things that matter. With your business, the things that really matter are all those little things that you won't necessarily have within your contract that you deliver to your clients that makes them feel valued, that really helps them out, that really does something more than that we're expecting. Now, we knew that we were doing something of high quality, of value, right? But we couldn't articulate what it was. And through this video series and having conversations with clients and prospective clients, we finally understood what that is. I've just described what a managed service provider does. Look after your systems, they fix things when they break, and they make sure that they're secure and does stuff so that your tech works when you need it. Where we come in and we add our value is when you encounter a business problem, you want to try to find out how to solve that. Now, often there's a technology solution for this. You could Google it, right? And you could spend time Googling it and understanding that is a way of helping solve this. But what we do and what our real value is that we help you adopt the Microsoft 365 environment. Microsoft 365 adoption experts. And what that means is when you encounter a problem or you have a business challenge that you need to go and solve. Maybe it's you need to get better at managing your tasks, better at working together as a team, better at logging and recording or creating an approval process. Now, all of these things are possible in the Microsoft 365 ecosystem. And you can Google it, right? But what we do is we provide a channel, an opportunity for you and your team to call us and say, I'd like to learn how to better manage my tasks, or to allocate tasks to my team members, or have an approval process we want to try to put together. Now, if you ask most managed service providers, some will be able to answer that, but most will be able to go, I don't know, that's not our job. And they're right, because it's not in the terms of service for the service that you're paying for. It's not what they do. But we do it. That's part of our service. That's the key reason we exist, if I'm honest, is to help you discover how to leverage Microsoft 365 better, more effectively. Why? The reason is this concept we call the 1,000 paper cut. There's 1,000 little things that you and your team do every single day. What we are trying to do is help you solve those 1,000 paper cuts so they're not painful, to make it easier. The little things. Fix the little things. Focus on the little things so you can focus on delivering a better outcome, a better experience, a more high quality result for your clients. Because the little things are either automated, they're solved, they're no longer problems. They're not painful like a paper cut is. Each one is inconsequential, they're trivial. But when you add them together and string them together, and we can help you solve those problems, we can help you consolidate the applications and services that you're paying for. You're probably paying for right now a bunch of systems and services you don't need. If you have Microsoft 365, chances are you'll also have a bunch of other systems. And we work consistently and every day with our clients to go and replace those. And we've saved our clients thousands of dollars every single month, simply because they got rid of services they didn't need to pay for and didn't realize they had access to in the Microsoft ecosystem. Even better, they didn't have to spend hours and thousands of dollars on integration services to connect those other third-party products. And finally, they could reduce their security exposure and footprint because all the systems are now consolidated one. Every new system you add increases your security exposure and your security and your risk exposure by order of magnitude. Every new system you add increases the likelihood that you're going to get hacked. You probably wouldn't want to do that. So, this is the last video of this series. I'm going to go now and then really double down on this Microsoft 365 adoption concept and really talk about why you'd want to be using Microsoft 365 and all the other systems that you can get rid of and don't pay for because you've got the capability inside of a platform that you're already using. So it's going to change up a little bit. There's going to be a little bit more show and tell. I'm actually going to show you rather than me just talking to you, right? That is going to be the goal. So I understand and appreciate this video is a little bit longer, but it is the last one of this series. And then going forward, it's really going to be focusing on that adoption of the 365. Breaking down these concepts so you understand how these tools benefit you, your team, your customers, and ultimately, your business. This is our goal. This is our focus. We're going to help you grow your business so it becomes the most successful that you can make it.